Mic check. Mic. The hell? Okay, one issue solved. Let's see. Looks like we're good on the Twitch end. Pardon me. Looks like we're good on the YouTube end. Apologies. I'm still getting used to this. It's taking me a little bit. We should I'll get to it in a minute, but solved a couple of the issues that we were facing yesterday, so at least on the YouTube end. The chat popped out. Alright, move that over here. Wait, we have Twitch, YouTube chat open. Just double checking the... Alright, we got capture card audio. Not duplicating. Heck yeah. We just go do one more thing. Let me just check on the broadcast on a separate end. Alright, I think everything, for the most part, is looking good. So what is up? What is up, everyone? I'm just hoping the bit rate is good on the YouTube stream, but hope everyone's doing well. Happy Saturday. A little tardy to the party, but we will be continuing Death Stranding. A couple things I want to address for this evening. I watched the VOD review from last night, and there was at least 3 problems in my head that I noticed that I want to clear up, that I hopefully addressed. And number 1 being the most apparent to me, and you know what? Usually, Hunter... whenever he's chilling in the stream and he has some free time, we'll point out stuff like this. But the gameplay audio or the capture card audio was duplicating, and it was making an echo. That's all squared away with, so there'll be no echo on the stream. It'll be just smooth, clean audio. The second issue is the bit rate. I'm hoping that one's good to go. That's more on the YouTube end. For the most part, I think I curtailed everything on OBS to accommodate for the bitrate, so it should be a little less pixelated. We'll see. If not, then it's just going to be a work in progress. However, it should be better than it was yesterday. And third and foremost issue, I did some stuff with the with my pardon me. With the network with my router and Wi-Fi rights, so there should be less interruptions. I say should. I'm not 100% sure if this is going to work. However, I believe it should be a step in the right direction. Without further ado, we're gonna pick up where we left off for the Death Stranding. Not gonna be a long stream, maybe an hour, maybe an hour and a half. Again, I'm kind of tardy to the party here, so and that one's on me. But I didn't want to not stream and at least follow through with my promise. So with that being said, let's get into it. And for those who kind of missed out what happened yesterday, if you can get past the echo of the audio, which it's not that bad in certain areas, you can go ahead and watch the VOD. There will be a VOD available on YouTube afterwards for my fellow Twitch enjoyers, so feel free to go ahead and check that out.
Good morning to you. ID confirmed. Welcome, Sam.
All right, we gotta go ahead and take on the order. Yep. Figured as much that we'd have to go here. Okay, so we have to build a watchtower. Cover all chiral density gauges stolen by the bandits. Doesn't seem like too hard of a task.
Okay, Sam. Are you ready? Then I'll bring you up to speed with what I know. The order you've undertaken is to recover chiral density gauges that have been stolen by bandits and taken back to their base. The base is located in some overgrown ruins, so you'll have a hard time getting a clear view of it. You might want to construct a watchtower nearby before you charge in.
Already got my PCC. I'm ready to go on that.
You can get a better handle on the situation and improve your odds of getting the job done quick. But that's not all, of course. Other Porter, this way you can help out the people who follow in your foot. Think about what I told you and finally, best of luck to you out there.
Oh, I'm so ready. Let's go. Spider Hill, Steep Hill, locating Hill. Oh, yeah, I know what it is. Okay, we can take a wide angle here.
Delivery route finalized.
Okay, let's do this again. Drawing is a little wonky.
Commencing route creation.
We'll go here. Then,
Delivery route finalized.
then we can go up
Route creation.
here. Then we can go up here.
Delivery route finalized.
Stop that.
Commencing route creation.
Let me go up here. To
Delivery
here.
route finalized. Commencing route creation.
And then here. Alright, this is gonna be our most complicated route yet. And then fuck it, we'll just take a straight shot. Yeah, we'll end the route there.
Delivery route finalized.
Alright, we got some hazards. Yeah. I mean, we figured this is gonna happen. Let me just double check the YouTube stream. Make sure everything's looking good. I'll make sure there's no audio playback. Don't worry. I think we nailed the bit rate. That's a little pixelated. It's better. Not gonna be 100% better, but okay. Alright, this is as good as it's gonna get. So we have to go through this area, build a watchtower, retrieve the chiral density gauges, and then make it to over here. Alright, not bad. They already have one. We'll build an extra one just in case. Alright, we out.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Let's double check our cargo. Yeah, we got 2 pieces. That's fine. Honestly, we might be able to build an extra one and help out our fellow porters. So not that big of a deal. And also, again, like I said before, it's not going to be a long stream. Maybe an hour, maybe an hour and a half. No more, no less. Got to pull up Twitch chat. Wait. Okay, we're good.
Take care, Sam.
Okay, my boots are gonna wear out in a little bit, but we got an extra pair, so that should be Gucci Swagger 9000. God, this game looks... The graphics are such a massive improvement from the first one. Alrighty. So far, we're on par for course.
Yeah.
Ooh, some resin. Oh. Well, shit, why didn't you just tell me this like an hour and a half ago? And then select target menu. Yeah, that part we know. Alright, we're going dead ahead. And we have an opportunity to try out our Glock. Get a little glizzy with it. An extra ladder? Nah, I don't think we need it. Oh, it'd be easier to go this way, so... Do a little detour back down. Oh yeah, there's a clear path and a route. Alrighty. Back on the trail. Please take that. Oh yeah, we're not even close to where we Although, we'll figure it out. I mean, I could run back and deposit it. We're not too... Okay. Yeah, no, I don't feel like doing that. We'll just hold on to it for now. If we need to offload any cargo and donate it to any other porters in need, then by all means, they can have them. Okie dokie. That doesn't do anything against them. Let's just try to avoid them. As best as we can. They seem pretty benign. I see now. Once...
Warning. Analysis confirms that these hostile life forms are chiral creatures.
Okay, so whenever one tags you, the other ones are alerted, so to speak. Just gotta be careful and kind of just weave our way through them. Shouldn't be too bad. Let me posture this a little bit better. Alright, you know what? We're just gonna duck, dodge, weave, bob, and dodge. Okay, that wasn't that bad. Alright, so far so good. Shoes are almost wearing out.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
We got extras on us. Alright. Almost where we need to be to build the PCC. Get it nice and easy down the slope. There's an extra one over here. We're gonna have two on us. We you know what? Fuck it.
This looks like the way
When
to
life
go.
gives you lemons. You make piss. Moving so far. Not bad. About halfway there. I gotta wait till I get into the designated zone.
Looking good.
All right, all right. Give that guy a thumbs up.
Construction Process now complete.
Yes, yes. Can I zoom in? Oh, R3.
Come on, Sammy boy.
Okay. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so there's some goods here. Is there a vehicle that we could use? No. All right, 6. I think 6 enemies tagged. All right. We're gonna go ahead and try to stealth this. Okay, yep. That's just kind of more of a follow-up. Let's change boots. Actually, I think we should do that in... There's a menu that have the boots on. There we go. Let's put these on. All right.
I will always support you.
We're going in.
Trouble nearby.
All right, let's get ourselves in a little bit of some foliage. And save the game. The bitches. God damn you, Hideo. Just give me this then. Alright, we'll come back for the shit. I think he's facing away from me. Night. 5 more to go. Alright, we're cruising, Hopefully no one else notices. We're just gonna leave all of the cargo here. I'm sure there's something useful. We'll take a little sneaky peeksies once we clear out the other 2/3. Saw me. Damn, how did he see me? It was just an illusion. A figment of your imagination. Oh, he's actually crossed the river. There, I got an idea. Night. All right, you know what? I'm about to do my part here. Got a ladder here. You give it a like. About time someone puts another ladder in here.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
I'll get it. I did it. I did it, boys. I completed the bridge. God, I feel like I've done so much for this game. For the community. You know what?
Hey, you!
Oh, wait. I did not mean to do that. That was a mistake. Oopsies. Oopsies. No big deal. Gotta have the camp cleared. I'm also supposed to pick up cargo here, I believe. Yeah, it's on the other side of the river. Okay. Let's just clear the camp and then we'll get it. You didn't see none. Oh, that is so unfortunate. Oh, there goes my stealth rating. You know, when in doubt, just go with tried and true. Where's that last guy? Gotta let him know. Gotta let him know. I'm pretty sure I have container repair spray on me, but let's just double check. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're good. We come prepared here. We know what we're doing. Alright. This is 2 of 2. Oh, it's gonna be heavy, is it? Where's the other one? Sorry for tapping in and out. Yeah, there should be another one. Unless I'm misinterpreting this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there should be another one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, recover all chiral density gauges stolen by the bandits. And I have 1 on me. Yeah, 2 of 2. Don't have 1 of 1. Alright. Maybe it's over there. But you know what? I do gotta say this ladder is gonna get big legs. Big legs.
Now entering chiral network coverage.
I'm doing my pod. But fuck, where would it be? Am I sure I don't have it? No, I don't.
Damn.
Ah, yes, here's the other one.
All designated cargo successfully recovered. Proceed to delivery destination for processing.
Thank you. We'll come back here. There's plenty of good loot. Also, I do want to see what I'm able to manufacture after this because
Come on. Keep it together.
a vehicle, some sort of vehicle would be nice.
Chiral network coverage.
I'm not gonna assume that that's what we're gonna get, but hang on, let's. All right, there we go. Min-max a little bit. Do an auto arrange. Let's do. Don't think I sustained a lot, but let's just repair everything. There we go. Yeah, we'll come back here. We'll for sure come back here. So the route I have it here is kind of just go up through the mountain. I guess we can kind of just go straight a little bit, and just so we don't have to go to the apex of the mountain. And kind of boomerang around. Make it a little easier. Try not to give us a lot of vertical challenges. Let's do one of these real quick. Little sipskis, little sipskis. Yeah, we're heading in the right direction. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. Alright, you know you're in the clear once you start hearing music. Yeah, it's a straight shot. We're connecting Mexico, baby. Oh, and it's a major one.
Good evening, Sam. ID confirmed. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility.
That's fine. Didn't want to shoot anyone in.
To process your orders and requests. Kyra decontamination in progress. No anomalies detected. Welcome, Sam.
Alright. Tell me how much of a good job I did. Please, have some insurance.
Hola, you're Sam, right? I assume you're here to drop off that stolen cargo of ours? With those chiral density gauges in our possession, we'll be able to determine where BTs are likely to appear in the future. So, let's get a look at those containers and see if we're good to go.
Oh, you certainly are. Mint condition.
Keep going. You sure know how to take care of your cargo.
Sure do.
I just have to say that you're an absolutely incredible porter.
So close.
Looks like our chiral density gauges are just about good to go. So, let's see what that Cupid of yours can do.
So close. Strand established. Even Rivera. Need that expels a cloud. Yep. We're gonna need these. We're 100% gonna need them. Portability great and anti-BT decent. Oh fuck yes, timefall shelters are huge. Absolutely huge.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
It's high time we got on the chiral network. Our BT research should go a hell of a lot faster now. We just shared some data with you that'll let you fabricate blood grenades. I think you'll find the chiral density gauges you brought us, we can resume all distribution center operations and get back to business as usual. A lot of lives are gonna be saved.
You're welcome. Let's see what he has to say about the beat.
This whole area is a chiralium-rich environment, so there's a much higher risk of BTs showing up. We've been coordinating with the research lab nearby, sharing data, etc. All to help develop BT avoidance and elimination solutions. One of the largest void outs ever recorded happened down south, don't forget, giving rise to a massive tar belt. So massive that it completely cut us off from the land beyond. We can't afford to let that kind of tragedy repeat itself here. But between the cargo you've delivered to us and our new connection to... we're gonna make it through.
Nice. And what's the next order?
By the way, you're planning to visit the research lab, yeah? You'll have to pass through some dangerous territory then. We'll do a quick survey of the chiral density, so you might not want to leave right away. And let's not forget that you just tackled one of our toughest orders on record. Tell you what, we got a nice private room here that you can use to catch your breath.
Oh, why thank you.
We'll get started on prepping the cargo for your next run in the mean.
They just want me to take a load off, enjoy the time here, and then allow some story to happen. And I'm glad to see the YouTube stream, and just the overall network quality is doing good, at least on the stream, man. All right, nighty night, Norman.
you okay?
I'm fine. You guys?
The facility's intact, but the research lab might have taken a hit. The local chiralium levels appear to be rising. Better hurry over there, Sam. Head to the delivery terminal upstairs and check their order.
Okay, we got some stuff going on. Alright, gonna take a quick piss. And I'll be back in like 2-3 minutes. Don't mind me. BRB. Alright, alright. We're thinking part. According to OBS, 0 drop frames. Alright, nice. Very good, very good. Alright, let me doing this. That. Okay. Alright, back to what we're doing. Aw, fragile. Give you a like. Give you a like. We can go to the surface. Actually, let's shower. Let's take a little piss. Tidy ourselves up a little bit. Suction. Ooh, 4 chiral crystals. I received 10 likes in return for liking a SSS Porter Fragile. Alright. That's stoinks right there. To the surface. No time to waste. What's going on?
Departing facility.
Sunset will be occurring shortly.
Ah, shit.
Sam, we've got a situation. The delivery for the research lab is ready for transport, but the chiral density is higher than anticipated. This may be due to the gatequake just now, but we've identified a new BT area in the vicinity of the lab. However, we have no BB pods on hand.
Uh-oh.
I know you've got dooms, but without a pod, you're gonna struggle to determine exactly where the BTs are.
Don't worry. If I can get close enough, I should be able to see them. Seems like my dooms level or whatever went up at some point. Steer me in the right direction. I can take care of the rest.
Oh, yeah? That's awesome. By the way, we finished a preliminary assessment of the BTs detected in the vicinity of the research lab. And we've prepared some weapons that should be effective against them. You're a pro. I know you can handle this. All right. Go ahead and pick up your next
Yeah,
main
I don't need much of an
I'll brief you
explanation.
on the details.
I know
when
what
you
to
check your
fucking
map.
do. I'm a gamer here. First, let's fabricate. Actually, let's take on the order and then we'll fabricate. Alright, so we gotta go there, ping pong there.
All right, Sam. You good to go? The new BT area we've identified is located in these ruins. If we don't do anything about it, eventually someone's gonna trigger a void out. So to prevent that, we need to neutralize all the BTs in this area. There's no shortage of collapsed buildings and hiding spots there, and the timefall isn't letting up anytime soon either. Since you'll also have cargo for the research lab with you, take care not to let it get damaged by the timefall or in any fights with BTs. An aid request for a timefall shelter was registered in that vicinity. If you build one near that spot, you can use it to escape any BTs that may be pursuing you.
Yep.
And if you stash your backpack in a timefall shelter, you can rest easy knowing your cargo's safe from the rain and devote your full attention to dealing with any threats.
Yeah, we
So if you
kind of
got room
picked up
to
on that
carry a little
earlier.
extra, consider requisition. You're the only one we can count on.
Alright, so we gotta go here, defeat the BTs, and then ping pong over here. Alright, not a very hard task, but I see where we gotta go in terms of
Commencing
route.
route creation. Delivery route finalized. Commencing
Go
route
here.
creation. Delivery route finalized.
Dude, why does it stop? Alright,
Commencing route creation.
okay, we're gonna go here.
Delivery route finalized.
Alright. Drawing these routes kind of sucks. It's not very optimized
Route
well.
creation.
Okay.
Delivery route finalized.
Okay. Place marker. Draw route.
Commencing route creation.
Go from here. Place the first marker. Go here. Go here. Go here. Now I'm a pro at it.
Delivery route finalized.
Oh, why was that so frustrating? Let's see what we're delivering. The prototype MP bullets developed at the C1 South Distribution Center will be tested at the former. There are BTs in the ruin labs, however. Okay. Yeah, we'll start making preparations. So this is what we gotta deliver. And this is what they're giving us. Yeah, we'll do this for now. We need the blood grenades. These are the bad ones. Yeah, we can just recycle the bad ones. We have container repair spray. Got a climbing anchor. Okay. There are things that we just gotta put in the locker that we just genuinely don't need. Chemicals. Yeah, all that stuff can just go in the locker. Oh. Let's see what we got on our back. Yeah, that's fine. If there's anything else we wish to truly do and help out with the homies, we'll come back and do so. Okay, we got a machine pistol. I mean, our bread and butter here is gonna be really kind of blood grenades. I think this is good for now. We can make some more. Let's make 2 more. Put on the backpack for now. We should be able to optimize a backpack station. It's just for looks. Okay, cargo management. 1, 2. We can put 2 of the. Yeah, I do one at a time. Attach a suit. One there. Attach a suit. One there. And attach a suit. Left it. One there. All right. Nice. That balances our weight distribution a little bit. Maybe we should make another pair of boots. I don't think I necessarily need another pair of boots, but we could just throw it on the boot clip anyway. Doesn't hurt to have. All right, I think we're good. Check this again. Yeah, we should be good. Should be pretty good. Hi, Pumpy. Hello.
Order accepted. Thank you.
You see, all I have to do is just hit auto arrange and it just moves everything ever so slightly. I know what I'm fucking doing, chat. Anyways, let's save.
Please give it your all.
Alright, we're going. Trust the route. Trust the fucking route.
Disengaging weapons restriction.
Oh wait, hold on a sec. I did not see if I have a repair spray. I do? Oh, okay, hang on. I have 2 PCC, which I could use to make a timefall shelter, and I do have container repair spray. I think 1 should be fine.
Take care, Sam.
Alright, yeah, we're good. Worst case scenario, I just have to reload the save. I don't think it'll get to that, but if it does, then we will. Alrighty. Hang on 1 second. I just want to do this while with the opportunity. Because he hasn't been in his spot in a long time. Hi, Pumpy. Hello. He's such a handsome boy. Alright, sorry. That's all I wanted to do. Back to what we're doing. crystals. One thing I do want to do is come back and like kind of help improve like the infrastructure over here. I get it's a very early part of the game, so there's not a lot of development there, but you know, like me going ahead and planting this ladder over here makes me feel good inside. Because I know in conjunction with the guy who placed this ladder and then me putting this one, it just helps complete the bridge. And what's nice about that too is like right before the chiral network cut off. So I'm hoping that gets me some likes. Alright. Move forward. Let's actually have the, just have them ready to go, just in case. We know what we're dealing with. Alright, we're ripping.
Gatequake detected. Intensity. G-scale. 6.
Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Alright, let's keep going.
Very impressive work, Sam.
My name's Sam.
That you are. That is your name. Sam I am, and Sam I am. There, I'll make sure I'm standing. This is where we need to go. So I have to go here and defeat the BTs. Okay, alright. Yeah, I know how this goes. I know how this goes. And then the Orchard Arc's gonna go something like that, something like that. Oh wait, I don't have a bridge baby, so that, yeah, I can't detect them unless I'm super close. Ah, yes, 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 yes.
Density has fallen, but remains above normal range.
Tom Brady throw for you. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, ignore that one. And if any of my friends are watching, I know a good chunk of my friends haven't played this game before. And if they're wondering why a random grenade with blood sends these ghosts away from where they are, I'll just put it in the most layman's terms as possible. Is that, and this isn't really a spoiler, but Sam, the protagonist, he can't die. And these BTs are considered ghosts from the other realm. So the mixture of his blood coming in contact with these ghosts causes a freak out, and it causes them to be banished. For lack of better words is what I can say. There's a more in-depth explanation, but... that's pretty much the best one I can give you. I slept on. Oh, bitch, no! Oh, my cargo! I gotta fight this motherfucker. 1, 2. Alright, I got 15 left. Hopefully that's enough. I was hoping it didn't come down to this, but... come on. Nice. Well,
Chiral density has fallen to within normal range. BT threat neutralized. Please deliver your cargo to the research lab.
I mean, kind of what I wanted to do in the first place, but at least get all the chiral crystals. Well, they're here, you know? And boy, are we farming. We're farming. With 7 to spare, so it was a good thing to fabricate some extra ones.
It's a close one.
Alright, Sam, I got you covered. I got you. Alright, any good loot for us? Anything good for us here? Facility storage. So there's nothing in here. Oh, we can recycle some stuff. 2, 3. Oh wait, there's grenade pouches? Oh, I didn't even know you could fabricate blood bags. That's actually big time money. Just do one. Alright, should be good in that regard. Sorry, was just doing a little bit of macroing. But also, another reason why, in case you were wondering, we bring some of this with us. Make sure all of our cargo is tip-top shape. And I think I should have some extra container repair spray. I believe I do. You know, let's see if we can build a timefall shelter. We can. All right. Let's think about where it would be the most impactful. I mean, I'm thinking somewhere where, like, kind of like in the center would be good. Not like necessarily in the center. Like, if you're coming from, like, C1 South Distribution Center, you probably want one, like, kind of like close to these chiral crystals, or like kind of like where I'm at right now. We'll throw it here.
Counting on you.
These have come in clutch so many times before. So like this kind of like will give like a little area of respite before any other of the porters come in here. So, like just in case they need to like repair their cargo capacity and everything. I'm thinking this in the ladder might be big money. Might be big money. Alright, let's see what else is here. I know there's additional cargo we can get. That's big. That's heavy. that where I'm going? The former Gene? Yeah, that's where I'm going. Okay, so that's additional cargo we can get. Alrighty. We'll go ahead and grab this cargo and probably call it there. That wasn't that bad. Take a sip of our canteen. Send stamina back. A blood grenade from behind me. Can't sprint anymore. Let's just have one of these ready just in case. Don't think we'll need it, but you never know. Yes, this way. Music kind of goes hard. I can't even say I hate to say it. It just goes hard. Up you go. Oh, this is where Dead Man's at. Alright, so we're bound to get a cutscene.
Good evening, Sam.
A meaningful one.
Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised.
Long time no see, Sam. Though, having said that, I realize you probably don't recognize me
Long
like
time
this.
no see.
Anyway, why don't you let me take a look at your orders? Not your best work, perhaps, but plenty good enough.
Did I forget
Much
to
obliged.
repair it? Oh, I'm not.
Oh, picked up some lost cargo, I see. Should be a nice surprise for someone.
I thought I had a chance to repair it.
We never doubted you. We're ready for you to link us up with your Cupid. Once you do,
Give
you'll
me
have
the
fulfilled
not
your
your
objective
best
of
word.
bringing the entirety of Mexico
What an
onto the chiral
insult.
network.
Just got a little disrespectful. There we go. Make it on Mexico, one strand at a time. Firmware update. Anti-BT effect added. MP bullets are now effective against BT. Oh,
Now
okay.
displaying your current porter grade.
Well, that's good news.
So, Sam, don't suppose you remember who I am?
No.
The name's Alex. I used to work at the weather station back in the UCA. I was a Bridges employee, reporting directly to Deadman. So, when I was offered the opportunity to collaborate with him here, studying the Death Stranding and BTs, I jumped at the chance. And here I am. And now, you're here too. You actually couldn't have come at a better time. Shortly before your arrival, chiral density levels started to climb, hitting significantly higher ranges than before. This kind of spike is indicative of an imminent giant BT appearance. I've shared with you some MP bullets that should be very effective against BTs. Because if a giant BT is on the way, then we're gonna need you to put it down. It's hard to know when this giant BT is going to appear. So for now, you should rest up in your private room and prepare for a potential fight. That's both mine and Deadman's recommendation. We'll keep you posted, Sam.
Yeah, I could use a little shower. I got a little bit of spritz on me. What do you know? Right to it. Little napskis, little napskis.
It's been too long, Sam. You were a good friend to me. One I could never forget. Which is why I took steps to ensure that this message would only play upon your arrival. The sensors were set to scan for your biometric data. A simple enough trick. Now, this was originally a geophysics laboratory established for the study of earthquakes. And for that reason, it holds a wealth of documentation on gatequakes, tar currents, and placates. As well, I discovered, as research data on the other side. Now, what I'm about to tell you, I learned after I came to this place. Imagine that this is the lab. Though it's relatively close to the northern tip of South America, the continent is entirely cut off from us by a tar belt. And so we have no idea what's going on down there. Nor do we know the state of any continent other than our own. The researchers here were trying to establish contact with the rest of the world. They were well equipped to do so, as the facility had once been used to launch research satellites. So they tried launching a variety of probes and drones in the hope of obtaining observational data, with no success. The Earth, you see, is shrouded in a thick layer of chiralium that renders electronics inoperable at altitude. So they tried sending ships across the ocean. Oh, yes. Oh, but that failed too. The high concentration of chiralium in open water proved too corrosive, invariably causing them to sink. But then the researchers found some rather rare birds on their doorsteps. Birds not native to the region. Nice birdie, nice birdie. And that,
It's
my
silly
friend,
a little bit.
was just the beginning. Not far from the lab, they discovered a strange anomaly. Well, the surrounding area was heavily contaminated with chiralium. Yes. This is beautiful. The researchers would later dub the anomaly a plate gate. But further investigation revealed that it came into existence when you began to expand the chiral network across North America, and that the gate grew larger in tandem with the network itself. What started as a tiny fissure in space became so much more. The researchers duly installed cameras to study the gate and its surrounding area. Now, to their surprise, they caught footage of some unusual marsupials. Yes, a kind you wouldn't expect to normally encounter in Central America, like the birds. But to confirm their suspicions, they sent an autonomous robot through the gate. The soil samples it collected were consistent with the archived geological data from the southern hemisphere. Not long after, several men and women came through the gate. They spoke English, and they confirmed that they had indeed come from faraway Australia. We finally knew the world outside North and Central America had survived. Ours was not the last bastion of humanity, but Australia had suffered the Death Stranding too. Undeterred, the researchers began working closely with Bridges and conducted a series of tests, paving the way for an expedition to Australia that would lay the groundwork for chiral network expansion. After they had first installed surveillance equipment, that is, so that the gate could be monitored from the Mexican side, a necessity to this day as Australia is not yet connected to the chiral network. The UCA may not have dreams of conquest and control, but they aren't about to let just anyone use the gate. Indeed, that's one of the reasons they were so determined to connect Australia to the network in the first place. Well, I suppose that's all I have to say about the plate gate. There's something else that I need to tell you, though.
Lay it on me, Deadman.
Something far more important.
Okay. What is it?
Mind if I pause it here?
Sure.
I have to go take a shower.
Okay. Hurry yourself up, my good friend.
Gate quake detected. Sam, a gigantic BT just showed up outside. We're prepping weapons for you now. Access the terminal up top and take whatever you need. We're counting on you.
It's in my game, at least. Better look. Alright, we're Gucci. Nice. All right. I think that'll about do it here. One second. That was funny. All right. I think that'll do it. That'll do it here for our Death Stranding playthrough. At least for this evening. Let's bring this back over here. Alrighty. Alrighty. Not bad, not bad. Got got a little bit of a chunk of some playthrough done. But I'm very curious to see what happens in the story. It's so far proven itself very interesting, and the pacing itself is very good. The gameplay is much more capturing, at least in the early game, which is important to not lose any, especially new players too, for what you want. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me. I don't think I'm gonna have any other Death Stranding playthroughs up. Not planned, and if there are gonna be any, they'll be super sporadic. So, as I mentioned yesterday, like there was gonna be one yesterday and today. There's gonna be nothing else on the agenda until after 4th of July. But we do have the Final Fantasy VII Magic the Gathering bundle coming out. I will be again doing a YouTube video on that. Depending on when the bundle comes, I'm either supposed to get it Monday or Tuesday. The earlier the better. Depending on the timing I get it, I'm hoping to get the video out by the 4th of July. If I can't, then it'll come out the week after. But there will be a video. Anyways, chat. Thank you again for being here. We are going to head out for the evening. And that's going to be about it. Take it easy. VOD's up on YouTube for anyone who wants to watch it there. And Bonasera, as they say. Have a good night. Take it easy.